Hi everyone, just a real quick unboxing and overview of the Switch Mist entry-level kit. All of the kits are meant to give you the accessories and tools to get a personal and customized misting setup anywhere you need it. This is going to come with fewer accessories, but it's still a perfectly serviceable kit. So let me show you, we've got the reusable zip ties. These are fantastic for putting your misting nozzles up pretty much anywhere, and again, they're reusable. We have a 10-foot line of tubing that gets cut down to your personal system. Of note, the connection here is a beetle cord that can also be used to hold nozzles in place. The bag has holes in it to allow you to throw everything into the bag once you're done. It'll dry out fantastically quick. We have a primary accessory kit. I'll come back to this with what all is included in here. We have the Switch Mist itself, and then we have a rechargeable portable power bank for you. Okay, looking at the primary accessory kit, what comes in the black bag in your kit is going to come with everything you see here. First thing is going to be 2 hook and loop fasteners. First thing you want to do is take one of these, use one side on the mist, one side on the charger so that you can adhere them together. The other one will go on whatever surface you need to mount to, so that if you want to, you can separate those and place them on as well. We have a multi-kit with a little set of pliers that lets you get a little more pressure on the clamps here. It also has a couple other tools on there that could be useful. Here are your misting cartridges, 2 cartridges, 2 nozzles, and 2 end caps. How these work is you simply put this or the tube, all you do is plug and play, drop that in there and you're good to go. Same thing with the tubes. You can insert this O-ring on the inside to release them, but usually once you have a kit set up, you're not going to want to mess with that. We have the 2 clamps. These go on the inlet and outlet of the Switch Mist actual system. You do want them. That's the only place they're required, but they are required there. We have the misting cap. I'll come back to that in just a second. A high quality inline filter. This is a little bit wider on the outside, so you may use your pliers to get the tube onto that, but it will provide a secure connection if you're using lakes, river water, something really dirty. The razor blade is used to cut down the tube for your initial customization. Just a heads up, obviously it is a razor blade, it is sharp, be careful. Then we have the thread tape. This is useful especially on our coolers, but could be useful elsewhere wherever you're threading something. Then we also have the T adapter that will allow you to split everything off. Great for the tablet holder system, golf carts, pretty much anything. That'll let you run 2 outlets on your misting system, though you can definitely add more if you'd like to. Okay, now a quick look at the actual misting device. It's fantastically straightforward. You have an inlet to the device, an outlet that'll feed your misting nozzles, and then an adjustable on switch. It is a low pressure system, so generally you can keep that at the lowest setting and conserve water, which is handy if you are at a place where it's going to be hard to refill your water source. Plug this into the charger and you're good to go. The cap is kind of a key piece. One side has a water inlet and feed line, so you'll run a stretcher tube into your water source here, and then the outlet will feed the mist system here. Just drape that around and secure it there. This side is your air inlet, so through that to keep pressure steady between your system and the outside. If you're using one of our coolers, you'll run a stretcher tube out and up to the top to keep it above the water line. If you're using just a water bottle, you won't really need to do that side. Just open this a little bit to let air flow in. A little bit more on the cap when you're using a water bottle. Pretty similar with the coolers as well. It just requires another air inlet going actually into the cooler. So with your misting cap, all you're going to do is take the tube that's feeding your misting system, put the tube on the barb, lock that down. You'll then take a pre-cut length of tube, preferably with a filter, though if you're using clean water it's not absolutely necessary. Take this and run this to the opposite side of that tube that you just installed. Then all you need to do is drop the bottom lead into the water, add the cap, connect to the misting system, and you're good to go. Heads up, 1 liter on a 1 mist system is going to last you about half an hour, so if you are mobile and very limited with water source, just a heads up, that's what your ratio is going to be about. Our carry holders then will give you about 3 hours, so if you're out golfing or anything like that, you can get through it, but you're going to want to be a little bit conservative. And it is worth noting that the cap here is actually optional, used specifically for closed water sources. If you're dropping it into an open bucket or anything similar to that, you really only need the inlet line, a filter at the end, connect it to the inlet of the switch pump, make sure there's a clamp right there, and you're good to go.